So I promised one of my clients that I would do a quick chat about mama guilt. And I thought about doing a really nice background. And then I thought, here's the reality, one mama to another. There's my kids washing in the line behind me. So mama guilt is a real thing, especially when you've, for a lot of years, been the primary carer for your children, and then you step into the workspace again, and it means you're starting to say no to your kids. And you do miss things. You end up missing events like, school events or assemblies or those kinds of things, which of course there's mama grief in that as well, because we want to have all of those experiences with our kids. We love it if we're that kind of mum. But there's also the guilt that comes from feeling like you're letting your kids down by stepping into your own time, your own career, showing up with your own business. So one of the reframes I like to think about this is also, as a mum in business, you're also a role model to your kids, and you're sending them all sorts of messages about what they're capable of and what they can expect from future partners. So there's also a role modeling element to it. So when you are in that mama guilt mode, think about, what do you want to be showing your children is possible? I've got 2 sons. I want them to know that women have a capability outside of being a mum to do other things and to contribute in other ways. I hope that this will roll out to that if they have future wives, that they will give them that same space and allow them to express themselves in that way. For those of you with daughters, you're showing your kids that they can be mums, and they can also have businesses. They can also contribute to the world in other different ways. So I think that's like part of that mama guilt thing. The other thing is that when we go out and we fill ourselves up, and this kind of gets said all the time, this old kind of trope about you've got to put on your own oxygen mask before you put on everyone else's. It's really true that when we're out there and we're getting fulfilled by doing things we care about and that are meaningful, and we're having the validation of having a business and getting paid for what we do and serving the world in so many other ways we're capable of, it can fill our cup up. And when we come home, there's so much less resentment, and there's so much more energy, and you're more you and more vibrant and energetic. Even though you might be tired because you're doing all the things, you are also showing up in different ways, which help you be a better mum. So that's my thoughts on the mama guilt.